Eric, it's Michael Kay and Don LaGreca. How you doing?
Doing well. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. Before we talk about the game and your performance, which was a good one, what's your take on the Ray Rice situation, Eric?
I just heard information today as far as the video came out. I didn't see it personally. Just I guess for me, it's kind of gathering information and really, I guess, seeing the video to kind of give you my take on it all. But obviously, domestic violence and everything is not, part of our culture, and we don't want it to be part of our culture. So obviously, NFL, took matters in their own hand, and the results were what they were.
All right, let's go to the game, take on the Oakland Raiders. Now, it's been a while since you guys have played because no starters played in the game against Philadelphia. So is there a little rust to have to kick off in week one because you go so long between the giant preseason game and the game yesterday?
No, I thought overall, we moved the ball pretty well. There's some self-inflicted wounds, as far as the turnovers, the penalties when we got down to the red area. I mean, we got down there 4 times and came away with, 1 score, and that's something that we need to get better. I would say the biggest thing with that gap of time off is really just the cardio of the game, the game day endurance. Something playing 65-plus snaps every Sunday is something that, you got to kind of get used to and build up. And I thought overall, though, as a whole, we played good football, mistakes, that we can correct, and that's encouraging.
Now, Eric, I actually watched the game on DVR, and when you got called for that offensive pass interference, I rewound that 3 or 4 times. I didn't quite see it. I didn't understand the call. What did they tell you on that call?
Yeah, I was told that I guess I pushed off and extended my arm, which, I think either way, it happens in a game of football. It's a physical game, and, DBs are grabbing you. You're trying to get their hands off you. And, just unfortunate. That was a critical situation for us, 3rd down, and, you need to score when we're driving, and that would have been a big first down. It gets just can't get in those situations, but again, if it's 10 times, I think it maybe gets called 1 or twice out of those 10 times.
All right, so we saw a little bit of Michael Vick, especially in the red zone. Did he just miss you on that pass? I mean, what kind of just went wrong? It looked like it was right there for the taking there, and he just seemed to kind of overthrow it a little bit. What was your take from it?
We just missed it. He made a good throw. Being a lefty, just the natural tail of the ball is going to go to the left. If you ever watch some baseball pitchers, the lefties, they always throw that two-seam fastball that kind of comes in on the left-hand batters, and that's kind of, I think, what happened. It was on me, and it just kind of tailed off. And if I go back and have to play again, I try to dive full extension and try to get 2 hands on it. I just got some fingers on it, and obviously that's one that we both want back because that was an easy one, for us, and we just didn't capitalize.
Talking with Jets wide receiver Eric Decker. The Jets won yesterday, and after the game, Rex was not thrilled. The 11 penalties, the turnovers. How was he behind closed doors, Eric? Was he angry, or was he just happy with getting a win? And in today's NFL, can you really worry about style points? It just seems very hard to win games.
That's so true. Any win is a good win. Doesn't matter what ball club you're playing, where you're playing. I mean, it's tough to win football games in the National Football League. I think he was happy with the physical style, the way we controlled the ball, the way defense played. But again, you can't have those 11 penalties. I mean, those were, I would say, 3 or 4 drive changers. We were getting down the red area, all of a sudden you let up a holding penalty, or you start a drive with a holding penalty that I had on a screenplay. You're back 10 yards, 1st and 20. You can't have those things happen. So that's something, again, that I say is correctable because it's technique. It's, getting your feet in the right place, getting your hands in the right place, and we can move forward. And if we can eliminate those and become more efficient, I think this club can do some good things.
Eric, such a big difference between, playing last year for an historic quarterback for a Super Bowl caliber team and then changing time zones and quarterbacks and offensive coordinator. It's been a big adjustment for you. Is that adjustment still ongoing, or do you really feel you got your bearings now and have made the full adjustment to a new team?
Well, I'll say it'll be a continual adjustment. I mean, you have to be able to continually adjust and improve and make some changes, just personally, and I think as a collective group. But it's been fun. Obviously it's been a challenge of having to learn a new system, getting to know a new quarterback, getting to know a new offensive coordinator, understanding kind of what the philosophy is. But I do feel like I'm comfortable with where we're at right now, and I can see a lot of potential, and I'm excited about Gino because there's some bright spots for him as far as his growth, his understanding of the system, his ability to extend plays with his feet. All those things that I wasn't a part of it all the last couple of years, and I think once he slows things down, once he gets more comfortable and he's making decisions, again, we can be really good with the defense that we got.
Now, Eric, I'm wondering, after you come home from MetLife Stadium last night, do you watch the Broncos and the Colts? And if you do watch it, is it a weird feeling?
I did watch it, and I think it was more weird during preseason, just the first couple games of, I guess seeing the guys that you played with and you buckled up with the last couple seasons, 4 seasons for me. But now it's not. It's not that I have anything against Denver or any, because I have such great teammates and great respect for everyone, in that organization. But you find yourself rooting for the other team. And it was a good ball game. Indianapolis, came back and challenged them, but Denver looked pretty efficient offensively.
Are you rooting against them or for them? Come on, be honest.
Oh, yeah, I'm always, like I said, I'm rooting for the other team.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Michael loves that.
I love that because people aren't honest.
You got to have a little sting, yeah, of course. I mean,
good for you, Eric. You just have a new fan now.
There we go.
Now, speaking of sting, you got it a little bit from our colleague here at ESPN, Mark Slayer, that I know you did address it and you disagreed with his comments, but is that something you use as motivation or ignore it? I mean, what are the emotions after you hear criticism like that?
Yeah, that's not the first time I've been criticized, probably not the last time either. And, Mark had his opinions. He felt the way he felt. I didn't, hear the actual conversation. But, what was printed in the papers, what I read, it's unfortunate. Obviously, I don't feel that way. And how I look at it is I really only care about the criticism from, within, from my teammates and the coaches, from the people that see me work on a daily basis.
Eric, good game yesterday. Congratulations on the win, and I hope we will talk to you a lot this year.
All right. Appreciate you guys.